back to my shitty ass channel.
It's about a special type of girl. We call her KarleeSteel.
Okay, so today I'm doing a get ready with me. I am now tanning in a tanning bed, which I do not recommend. It's super bad for you. I was always against it, but I'm just so tired of everything that I wear getting orange from my spray tans, and I'm so tired of me having to change my shade of makeup. So if you guys know, like when you get a spray tan, you're like super dark the first day, and then it slowly fades every single day. So every single day I'm like a whole shade lighter, and I have to like mix my foundations every day with like 2 different foundations, and I never know what color I'm gonna be when I wake up. Like sometimes it lasts longer than others, and then I have to wash my sheets, and then I have to bleach my sheets. But anyways, I'm doing a get ready with me because you guys seem to love these. So I asked you guys on Twitter to give me some ideas on what you guys wanted me to talk about. So I have like a huge list of some things that I want to talk about. And yeah, so today I'm doing like a makeup look. I'm doing like this purple Ariana Grande inspired look. I followed this girl on Instagram. It's Makeup by Brooke Tiffany. She is so good. I look at her makeup all the time. She basically recreated this Ariana Grande lavender eye look. And my nails are lavender, and I have a lavender tube top, and I was like, let's try some lavender eyes. I always go for like my smoky nude, or I just go for like browns and gold. So today we're gonna try to do this like lavender look. I'll insert the picture here so you guys can see it. But yeah, so the tube top I'm gonna be wearing with it is, it's like this purple tube top that I have from Garage. I will show you. So it's this tube top. It's like purple. It looks white on camera, but it's purple. It's like the lavender color of my nails. I'm gonna be wearing that with the look today. Okay, so speaking of Garage is having this huge Memorial Day sale. So today is Memorial Day. I'm filming this on Sunday, but this will be out on Monday. So today's Memorial Day. They're having this huge sale, and you get 25% off any purchase online. It starts at 5 p.m. Eastern time and ends at 10 a.m. on Tuesday Eastern time. So it's very, very limited. 25% off, like that's a good deal. It's US only, and it's regular priced items. I know this sucks because I'm Canadian, and a lot of you guys are probably Canadian. So it sucks, but we just had our Victoria Day, so they probably had a sale then. I'm not sure. But yeah, so it's 25% off. Starts at 5 p.m. on Monday, which is today. So 5 p.m. Eastern time. If you're in California, that's 2 p.m. your time. And then it ends tomorrow at 10 a.m. Or if you are in California, it ends at like 7 a.m. So it will be on the main homepage of Garage. I am an affiliate. Go check them out. I have all my clothes from Garage, as you guys know. So yeah. Enough with the chit-chatting. Go check out Garage. Let's put on our makeup. So I think I'm gonna start with my eyes because it's purple, and I don't want purple like fallout. So I think I'm gonna start with my eyes, which will be cool because we're gonna see how well I can recreate this. I don't have the palette that she used, but I do have the eyeliner from ColourPop that she used, so hopefully we can get this. I don't know, I'm just gonna look at it and I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm scared that the lavender is not gonna show up, so we better prime these eyelids and we better do it well. I'm gonna go look on Twitter and see what topics you guys wanted me to talk about, and we'll do it as we're recreating this look. So go to my Twitter, turn on the post notifications, and every single time I tweet, just like it. You don't even have to respond, you don't even have to follow me, just like the tweet, turn on post notifications, and like my tweets, please. Makeup brush collection, talk about the ones you love and the brands that they're from. So we'll start with that. I'm going to prime my eyelids first, and then we'll get started. I almost feel like I need a new foundation because I'm going to be even more tan soon. Actually, it kind of blends really well. I actually really like that. I think it matches perfectly. My favorite makeup brands, like for brushes, is definitely Morphe. They're affordable, and I love the synthetic brushes. They're like, they pick up shadows so well and blend them so well. Anytime I'm doing eyeshadow, I'm almost always using a Morphe brush. I'm not sponsored, and I wish I was. But yeah, I'm always using a Morphe brush. They're so affordable. I just end up buying a couple like months ago. I was like, you know what? I just need to like buy a whole package of these. They have like a bunch of like packages on their website where you could buy like 10 brushes for like $100 or something like that. So, or even cheaper, I think. I ended up ordering like 2 sets of brushes. They had like these ones with bling on them, and I got those ones because I just thought they were cute. Honestly, that's the only reason why I got these ones, is because they were cute. But as for like the regular ones, I love this brush. This is the M513 brush. I love it. I just love the feeling of their brushes. I don't know what they're made out of, but I know they're synthetic. They're definitely not real. Just like all of these blending brushes, the M441, they're just amazing. They're dirty. Okay, comment down below if you guys fucking wash your makeup brushes every single day. There's no way. There's no fucking way you do that. There's no way. I'm lazy as shit. I probably I wash these maybe once a month, and I'm like, why am I breaking out? I don't know. I act like I don't know why I'm breaking out, but maybe it's because my fucking makeup brushes are full of bacteria and shit. So you know when you act like oblivious, like I don't know why I'm breaking out. Like I drink so much water, and you drink like half a cup. Fucking me, bitch. Okay, my favorite makeup brushes are definitely Morphe. That's it. That's it, just Morphe. I'd love to cover the topic of self-love and respect. Okay, so let's talk about that. That's a really open, big topic, so let's talk about that. I'm gonna prime my lids first with Urban Decay eyeshadow potion, primer potion, is that what it's called? Okay, so let's talk about self-love and respect. So it's hard for me to talk about this because I fucking have none. I'm just kidding. So I don't know what you want me to cover on it. I don't know if you want me to give my tips or like what. But one thing that I hate is how when girls wear certain things, people automatically think they don't have self-respect. Like if they wear like a tube top or a crop top and they're wearing like booty shorts, they automatically, everyone goes like, we have no respect for that girl, she doesn't have respect for herself, which I think is so false, because you could wear whatever. Like I feel like it means that you love yourself even more. If you're showing off your body and you show off what you got, I don't think it means that you have no self-respect at all. I think it just means that you love your body, and I think it means the total opposite. I think a girl's clothes doesn't define on if she respects herself or not. That really bugs me, and I think that's just like some old bullshit that people like to say, like, oh, if she's wearing this then she's a whore and she doesn't have self-respect. Or like when girls say like, how can I respect her if she doesn't have any self-respect herself? That's so bullshit. Like you should be respecting everyone regardless if they don't have respect for themselves. If they don't have respect for themselves, you should feel bad for those people. There's something that they've been through or something that is wrong with them if they don't have self-respect, you know? Like if anything, as a girl, you should feel bad for her and you should respect her to show her, hey, you deserve respect, you deserve to love yourself. Because if you're not going to respect her, how is she going to respect herself if she's like, everyone around me doesn't respect me, so what's wrong with me? You know what I mean? Like if anything, it should be the total opposite. I don't even know if I'm making sense. I'm trying to make sense and I don't think I am. Okay, so we don't have any lavender in here. This one's like kind of lavender, but I guess we'll keep it for that. There's all these purples and no lavender. I bought this, which is Too Faced White Chocolate Bar. I've never used it, honestly, but that's in really nice lavender color, so we'll keep that out. Let's see what other ones we have. No lavender in that one. One thing I hate about Morphe is you can't see what colors are in them and you have to like open all of the palettes. That's like my biggest pet peeve of Morphe. I hate looking at all of them. 35B, this is colorful. I love this one. This one has kind of a lavender, but it's more of like a dark color. This one. Okay, so far we found one lavender. Okay, and as for self-love and respect, I don't know what you wanted me to cover in that. I tried to cover my thoughts on it. But as for like advice and stuff, I don't really have any advice. I guess my advice for self-love and respect would just be like, remember who you are and remember that you know you're a good person. No matter how much people can say like, oh, you said this about her, you are really rude and you're like a really shitty person. You have to remember who you are, which is so hard because everyone around you nowadays likes to tell you who you are and likes to kind of like blabble shit into your head saying like, you're a shitty person, you're a whore, you're a slut, you're this, you're ugly. Sometimes when there's so many people talking in your ear, you can kind of believe what they're saying, and you have to remember who you are. And I'm so close to the camera and I look like a fucking cow. Okay, so I think those are the only lavender colors I have to work with. So I ordered this lavender like gel liner, so we're gonna use that on our lids. So I think to start we're gonna put white on our eyelids to make the lavender really pop, because I feel like it's really hard. I don't really know what to say. I feel really shitty right now because I'm like, I don't know how to give you guys advice, but you just have to remember who you are. You have to surround yourself with people who remind you about the good things in you, not the bad. It's really easy for people to pick out the bad things. Like, so I'm gonna talk about my weight. I wanted to do a whole video on this, but you know what? I'm not gonna be a sappy little bitch, so hopefully I don't cry. I'm doing my makeup, so this will give me a reason not to cry, because I was gonna do a whole video on this, but it was gonna make me like cry. So I didn't want to, so I'm just gonna put it into this one, because I guess it has to do with like self-love and respect and reminding yourself like who you are, and like you have to remember the inside and not always the outside. And I feel like with YouTube and especially being on social media, it really fucking, sorry guys, my camera stopped, but yeah, so yeah, I wanted to address this. So basically, as you guys know, I got like a surgery or whatever, and social media it's a really controversial topic. Like people can either agree with it or they hate it. There's kind of like no in between, and it's a really controversial topic, and a lot of people was questioning me saying like, why didn't you talk about it before? And the reason why I didn't talk about me getting the plastic surgery, I talked about it I think one time, and it was like I posted it like a couple days or like a week before my surgery, because I didn't want to hear people's opinions, because I knew that once you hear an opinion so much, it can kind of make you question yourself and question your decision. And I didn't want to hear what everyone had to say, because it would just, one, it would just piss me off, and two, it would make me question myself, and I didn't want to question myself. I knew this is what I wanted, and sometimes when you hear things, it can really make you question yourself and be like, do I actually want this? And then you hear people say like, oh, you're beautiful now, and all this bullshit that you know you're beautiful now, and all this stuff. And I just didn't want to hear people's opinions on it, which I know people can like be like, well, that's what doing YouTube is, and like blah 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 blah. But I just didn't want to hear it, so I didn't tell anyone about it. But I've known about my surgery from like October, and it was in January. So I had like October, November, December, January. I had 4 months. And around September, I started gaining weight. Oh no, October. It was around September, October, I started gaining weight because I knew I was doing the surgery. And my surgeon told me, Karlee, I was 107 pounds. I was considered underweight. I really didn't eat much. I wanted to be skinny, and it's so crazy because I called myself fat then. And Connor shows me pictures of me back then, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, I was so skinny, and I called myself fat, and I genuinely thought I was fat. Like, it's gonna make me cry because now that I'm a normal weight and I look back, I'm like, what the hell? You were not fat. You weren't even close to fat. And I used to think I was fat then. I used to think when I was 107 pounds, if you guys go back to my videos, like literally from last July, I was so skinny. 107 pounds, technically and medically underweight. Did I starve myself? No, but I definitely was not eating as much as I should be. And I just had this thing like, I need to be super skinny. I just need to be skinny. And it was like in my head, like, be skinny, be skinny. But for some reason, this just broke, and I just opened this, and ColourPop, I'm kind of pissed. I just opened this and it's fucking broken. I literally thought I was so fat. This is like really not cute. Yeah, I just thought I was so fat, and it really like, now that I'm looking back, like, it's kind of like scary how I thought I was fat when I wasn't fat, not even close. I was like so skinny. If anything, I was like too skinny, and I should have gained some weight, but I don't know why I thought I was fat. I wasn't. And I had all these people in my comments when I was gaining weight, and honestly, my doctor, when I went to my doctor, you have to go to your doctor and like check up and make sure that you're healthy for your surgery. You have to get cleared by your doctor medically. And I had to go there, and I told him, I was like, I'm gaining weight for my surgery. This is breaking over and over again. What the fuck, ColourPop? Okay, this is awful. What the hell? This is really bad. I'm pissed. This doesn't even look purple, by the way. This looks awful. I started gaining weight, and I knew I was gaining weight. I was purposely doing it, and I knew why I was gaining weight. Not only because my doctor said, Karlee, like, you're underweight. Like, if you're gonna ever want to carry a child and stuff, you're gonna need to gain a little bit of weight. Like, you're really underweight. You're 107 pounds and you're 5'6". Like, I was like really underweight. So he was like, Karlee, you're gonna need to gain some weight as much as you don't want to, or as hard as it's gonna be, you need to gain some weight. So my doctor and my surgeon was telling me that. So I started doing it, and I started like drinking, and okay, this looks really bad. I can't even focus on what I'm saying because this looks so bad. This doesn't even look lavender, it looks white. Yeah, so I had a bunch of comments basically saying, Karlee, you're gaining weight. Karlee, like, you're letting go of yourself. And they didn't know that I was doing it for health, but I was also doing it mostly for my surgery. And it was hard to gain that weight. Like, I remember crying to Connor and being like, I can't eat anymore. Like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I feel like shit. I felt shitty. I felt bloated. I felt so bad. And there was really nothing that I could do about it because I needed to do it for my surgery and my health. Like, I needed to do it for both reasons. And it just felt so shitty. And especially because every time I posted a picture, all the comments were about how much weight I was gaining and how I looked bad and how I looked so much better when I was skinnier and I'm fat. Like, I had comments calling me fat, but it's mind-blowing because when I was underweight, nobody was commenting about me being underweight. But when I'm gaining weight and I'm becoming a normal weight, everyone calls me fat. And it made me realize how fucked up society is, because when I was underweight and skinny, nobody said anything. People were like, you look so good, your body goals, all of this stuff. When I gained weight and I became a normal, healthy weight, I'm only 130 pounds. I've lost about 10 pounds since my surgery, but that's just because I had like swelling, and I'm eating regularly now. I'm not overeating, trying to make myself gain weight for my surgery, which was unhealthy too. Nobody ever said, Karlee, you're so skinny, like, are you okay? Everyone was praising my body and saying, you look so good, you're so skinny, how do you stay so skinny? Tell me your workout routine, tell me all of this stuff. And I didn't have an answer for them because I was just naturally that skinny, and I was so busy, food was like my last thing on my mind. But then I started becoming a normal weight, and every single comment on every single video was, Karlee's fat. Karlee, you're getting fat. Karlee, you're letting go of yourself. You're fat. You're fat. You're gaining weight, which is not okay because I was a normal weight. Like, I'm not obese, I'm not overweight, I'm not fat, I'm medically a normal healthy weight. And it's crazy how people on social media, and most of those people are like 13, 14. Most of the people commenting that are young people, and they think that that's fat. And it blows my mind that being a regular weight means you're fat and being underweight is like praised. And even in my head, when I was underweight, I thought I was fat. I have videos of, Connor has videos of me saying I was fat. I was like he would be like, you look so good. I'd be like, no, like I look fat, I'm not buying this. And I was 107 pounds, and it shows how like mentally effed up I was. Like, I was so screwed up in my head that I thought that I was fat. I had to keep it quiet that, hey guys, I'm gaining weight because it's for my health, and because I'm getting a surgery and I don't have enough fat for this surgery. And I don't have enough fat for even life. Like, I had no fat on me. I was skinny, I had no muscle. It was 107 pounds of pure bone and skin. And I did have fat, I did not have muscle. I had more fat than muscle because I was losing muscle mass as I was losing weight. It's just, I don't know. I don't even remember how I got that skinny. I watched what I was eating more, and I moved in by myself. So instead of me eating out, I was eating at home a lot, and that made me lose a lot of weight. And I was always cleaning. Like, I woke up early in the morning cleaning, and it's also the summertime, and I feel like everyone naturally loses weight in the summertime. Like, you're out swimming, you're out doing stuff, you don't really think about food because you're outside so much, and you're out walking at carnivals and out doing things, swimming, and you don't realize that you're not eating. You just don't. I guess I just lost weight naturally, but it was really hard for me to be confident and take pictures, and I still am not taking that many pictures. If you look at my Instagram, a lot of my pictures are gone. I remember sitting there crying because I would post a picture, and within 10 minutes I'd have to take it down because all the comments were like, you're gaining weight, you're fat, like what the hell. But I'm a normal weight, I'm 130 pounds, I'm a normal healthy weight for a 5'6" girl. I was 107 before, and nobody said anything about that. They were praising me and telling me I looked so good and all this, but I was always freezing. Like, I was freezing all the time. I don't know. And yeah, right now I'm losing weight, but I'm kind of not. Like, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just eating my normal way. Again, like my normal food. And I'm a naturally skinny girl, so my body's starting to lose the weight. It was really, really hard for me to gain that weight. It was. I remember, like, I had to eat out all the time. I drank a lot. If I wouldn't have drank alcohol, I probably would have never gained the weight. Like, I drank alcohol, and I did it in a bad way. I shouldn't have. I probably should have just had like protein and had like good things, but it was so hard. I needed to eat like 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day to gain weight. Like, I had to. It's so hard for me to gain weight. It's always been like that my whole life. I've always been a skinny girl. Because I've always been underweight, when I was a normal weight, I felt fat because I have never been that big in my life. I've never been over 125 pounds, and I was now 135, and I had all these people commenting that I was fat, and all my jeans didn't fit, and everything just didn't fit, and everything just didn't feel right. I already felt like shit, but other people were making me feel like shit too. So it was like this huge pile of like, oh my gosh, you're so fat. And I have to keep reminding myself, and Connor has to keep reminding me, like, Karlee, you're not fat. And it's still like, right now it's gonna make me cry, but like, it's still every single day I think I'm fat, and I don't know why. And it's like this mental thing with me where I'm like, I think I'm fat, but I know I'm not fat. It's just, I don't know. I really don't know. Anyways, I wet my brush and it made the lavender come out more. So I'm gonna put on mascara. So yeah, that's just, and I had to remember, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest, I am really insecure with myself right now. And a lot of people say, Karlee, why do you say stay confident if you get lip injections and you got a butt job and you got this and that? You know what? No matter how many times I say stay confident, every single girl in this world is gonna have confidence issues. I can guarantee you, the fucking Kardashians have confidence issues sometimes. And just because I got work done doesn't mean I wasn't confident with myself to begin with. It's so stupid to say that, because what if, like, when you put on makeup, you're changing the way you look. Does that mean you're not confident without it? No. When you paint your nails, you're changing your natural nails. When you go spray tanning, when you get a tan, when you do anything that enhances the way you look, doesn't mean you're not confident. And it's shitty for you guys to say that just because I got lip injections means that I'm not confident with the way I looked. Actually, I was way more confident then than I am now, and it doesn't mean that I wasn't confident with myself. It just means that I had something that bothered me and I want it make it better, or I like the way that this looks more than that looks. Like, it doesn't mean that I wasn't confident to begin with. And that shit is so stupid. I feel like this whole world's fucked up. Like, this whole world is backwards. And it really is shitty. And it's really shitty to be a girl on social media. Even if you're not on social media and you're just a girl in general at school, like, shit is hard. Like, everyone judges you. If you don't wear crop tops and shorts, then you're a loser. But if you wear crop tops and shorts, then you're a slut. And then if you don't wear makeup, then you don't take care of yourself. But if you wear makeup, well, then you're not confident. And if you have extensions, then you don't like your natural hair. And if you don't have extensions, then why is your hair so short? And why is it so damaged? Like, everything is so backwards in this world that it, like, makes me confused. Like, and I have to remind myself, you guys need to remind yourself, like, stay confident, don't let people talk shit. Like, this world is backwards. As much as we hate it, it's backwards. Like, things that are wrong are now right, and things that are right are now wrong. Like, I was way more accepted in society when I was underweight than I am at a normal weight. And I can't even take pictures of me and my body because people are drilling in my head that I'm fat, and I'm now starting to think I'm fat. And it is hard for me because I was never used to being a normal weight. So I was always used to being underweight, always. So now that I'm a normal weight, I do feel bigger than I ever have been, and I'm just not used to it. I'm not fat. No, I'm not fat. I'm not overweight. I'm not anything. I'm me, and that's it. Like, that's all there is to it. I have so many eyelashes because Velour and Lillylashes has sent me lashes, and I don't know what lashes I want to wear, but I have a coupon code for both, so. Anyways, yeah. I'm trying to find Miami, and I can't find, oh, I found Miami. Anyways, yeah, it's really hard for me to remind myself I'm not fat, and I do things for me, and I do everything for me, and it's just really hard. Like, if you look at my Instagram and stuff, I don't even have, I barely post pictures anymore unless it's a selfie because I just feel so bleh. And on top of that, not only did I gain weight and I had a surgery and everyone's telling me I'm fat, but like, I got my lips done because I have a scar on the bottom of my lip, and it really, really bugs me. It's really hard to see right now. I have that scar right there. And I wanted them to kind of like make it less noticeable with lipstick on. So I got that done. Everyone says, Karlee, your lip injections are so bad because you can see, they're like, it's so bumpy. And this one person like circled my scar and like posted it on Twitter. I was like, Karlee, look at your lip injections, they're awful. And they were assuming that the scar was part of my lip injections, but my scar is a scar. It's not my lip injections, you know? And my girl is great, and I love the fact that she understands my insecurity and like fixes it. Like I said, you could be confident and still have things that bother you. You're never gonna like everything on you. No matter how much you say you're just because you're like, it doesn't mean you're not confident. It just means like, being confident just means like you're happy with yourself and you love yourself regardless of your insecurities. And just because you have insecurities doesn't make you not confident, or doesn't make you a shitty person or insecure or not have self-respect. I just feel like people just need to get that shit, and they need to get it through their head, because this world is fucked. Like, this world is so fucked. And you know what's crazy to me? Like, my sister comes over and she'll be like, Karlee, your ass is thick. And I'm like, you're 13. Why are people in your school saying like, oh my gosh, you're so thick, like, it's so good. They're 13 years old and they're already like fantasizing about big asses, and these girls are probably like, I have no ass, like, I'm not thick enough for these boys. Like, it's just crazy. It's crazy. And like, people that are so young nowadays are getting so caught up with shit that they shouldn't even be caught up with until they're like 20. Like, you shouldn't worry about being fat until you're like 35. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. It's so crazy to me. And how being thick now is like the new thing. But when I was a kid, having a big butt was a bad thing. Like, I remember my mom used to come in my room and like, she'd be like, do these jeans make my butt look big? And I'd be like, no. And she'd be like, yay. But like, if I said yes, she would like go change. And now it's like, now it's the opposite. Like, everyone wants a big butt, and I want a big butt. I mean, I got my surgery for it, but like, and I'm not promoting surgery or anything. I just did something that made me feel good, and I don't regret it at all. I love it. I love wearing jeans. I feel so much better about myself. That was a huge rant on self-love and my weight, and I need to address it, because I felt like people thought that I was just getting fat just because I wanted to, and just because it was so easy. And I wasn't getting fat. I was getting to a normal, healthy weight that 2 doctors recommended that I do, you know? And I might have not done it in the most healthy way. Like, I could have ate better foods, but I ate out and I drank and I gained weight that way. Like, now I'm a healthy weight. I'm losing weight. I'm not doing it all on purpose. Like, I'm literally losing weight because I'm eating normally, and my body just, I'm naturally thinner. Like, I don't know how to help you guys. But I'm working out now more than I ever did in my life. Like, not right now. I actually took a break for a while. But like a couple months ago, I was working out more than I ever have in my entire life. And I was running more than I ever have in my entire life. And even though I gained weight, I was the most healthy I've been in my life. Like, I was a normal healthy weight. I was working out. I was lifting weights. I was eating good foods. Like, I don't know. And then after my surgery, I had a surgery, and I had liposuction in my chin, and it made everything swelled up, right? Because I had a surgery on my chin, and I had liposuction there. And every single person in my comments after that was like, you're so fat. And it was because this was swollen, and my whole face was swollen. Like, I had fluid all in my body. I was holding water retention. I was on so many medications, like, and I had something in my chin, so it made my chin swell, and everyone's like, you're getting so fat. Like, oh my gosh. And I literally took down videos because I felt so shitty. So I'm using Miami Lashes by Lillylashes, and my code is Karlee, by the way, if you guys want a discount. Anyways, so enough about me crying wolf. Let's see the next thing. What products do you use for your skincare routine, and can you show them? My skin stuff is in my shower because I just showered and I exfoliated in the shower. But I'll show you guys some of my creams that I use after my lashes get on, because these lashes are wild. By the way, if you guys enjoy me talking, if you guys have been here this far, then you probably like me talking. If you guys go to my podcast, which is on, you guys can go to Patreon and you guys can get it before I post it. Like, my Patreon is the week of that I post, but my podcast on the actual podcast app on iTunes is like a couple weeks behind, but you'll get them eventually, you know. But I have two of them right now on the podcast app, and I'll link them down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy them. I love listening to podcasts, like when I'm doing my makeup. If I wasn't filming right now, I'd be like listening to a podcast. It's so crazy. I love Miami lashes because they look completely different on every single person. Like, every single person wearing Miami, they look totally different. I don't even know if these are Miami lashes. They don't look like Miami lashes. You know, like, I always take off my lashes and then put them back in like a random case, so I don't even know if these are Miami. They don't really look like it. They look longer than my Miami lashes. But it might be because I have no eyeliner on. Okay, also I'm going on tour and I'm going to TanaCon. So I'm going to TanaCon. She invited me and I was like, yes, bitch. And I'm going on tour with Connor in July. So if you guys haven't checked out our tour, all the links for everything I'll be on, or any extra things that you guys want, will be down below. So yeah. My skincare that I like, my favorite cream to put on, like, before I put on foundation, like, if my skin is really dry and like my hydrating cream won't work, which is this one, I always put like a cream on instead of like a primer, and I love this. It's called the True Cream Belief, and it's moisturizing balm. It literally feels like water. Like, it's so good. It smells so good, and I use this. You can get that at Sephora. But before I go to sleep, I like to really moisturize my face, and I always put on this Clinique Dramatically Different moisturizing cream. And then around my eyes, because I have an eye cream too, I put on this Clinique All About Eyes Rich Nourishing Cream. So I put this all over my face. I put this around my eyes, and then I put Pond's on my neck because I have like these creases on my neck, which this generation will have a lot of from looking down at their phone. I have creases on my neck, and I like to moisturize my neck with Pond's. So yeah, that's my routine. And then my facial scrub that I like, I think it's like some coconut. I'll like put the picture here. This is like my exfoliator that I use, and I'm like obsessed with it. I got it in my Ipsy bag, and I've used it like every day since. I love it so much. I'm about to run out, so I have to buy a full size soon, but I love it. Okay, so now it's time for foundation, and then brows, and then I have to do my bottom. I didn't put bottom, like, I don't put on bottom eyeshadow or anything until my foundation's on, because you can't really put concealer underneath if you have like makeup on it, you know? Connor's birthday is in a couple days. It's on June 2nd. His parents are coming down here. I asked him if he wanted to go to Indiana because like that's his hometown, you know? And he said no. He wanted everyone to come here, which was really, really surprising. So his mom and his Nana, which I love, she's so cute. One time she put eardrops in her eye, and guess what was in the eardrops? It was alcohol and vinegar, and she put it in her eyes instead of her ears because she thought they were eye drops. It was so funny. She's so cute. Does this look too orange? I'm trying to match my neck since I'm going tanning. I feel like this might look too orange. Let's just finish this and see. Maybe I'll mix it with the lighter one. That's what's happening. And my dad's gonna throw a barbecue, and then his family's gonna come over, which I love because I love when our families get together. It's like a joy in my heart, like when Connor's family and then my family are hanging out. And his mom and my dad get along very well. And I just think it's so cute, like when they're all hanging out and my sisters are there and then Connor's brother's there. It's like we're married and I'm like obsessed. What else should I be talking about? Let me see what else you guys want me to talk about. This is a really long video. They're always really long because like my actual makeup routine doesn't take this long, but I'm talking and I'm like getting distracted. So it's like harder for me to multitask. You know what? It does look a little bit orange. It does. This is my spray tan one, so it looks orange. But once I put on like some Laura Mercier and stuff, it probably won't look as bad. And my concealer, okay, it won't look as bad. I know it looks orange, guys. It does. I can tell. Toxic relationships, friendships, or confidence and self-esteem. So I already talked about all three of those things. You miss Cami because Cami misses you. I love Cami. I miss her so much. I haven't seen her in years. And like whenever we see each other, we like click instantly and we're like best friends. And I fucking love that bitch. I loved her so much. Show us your vanity. So I'll do a whole different video on that because I need to get my makeup done. What is happening between you and Connor? Me and Connor argue a lot and I get really mad and I let my depression come out and it affects our relationship, and then I tweet it because I like to tweet my feelings, and sometimes I feel like he doesn't listen to my feelings, and then I'm like, maybe if I tweet it then he'll like see it and he'll like listen to my feelings, and I just get really mad, and it's really bad that I get so mad, to be honest. And I tweet things and then you guys get involved, and I know it's really immature of me and I know you guys get really annoyed, but it's the way I cope with things, and I want to tweet, you know, like I want to be normal. Like I want to, regular people tweet about their relationships all the time, or they tweet about how bad someone fucked them over, or they tweet about other people and they subtweet and they do things, and it's fine for them because they don't have fans or supporters. But when I do it, it's like this huge problem and I'm not allowed to do it and it means I'm a shitty person and da 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 da. But you know what? That is one thing on my social media that I want to be able to do. I want to be able to tell how I feel without people picking sides, and I know it's hard for that to happen because you guys are our support system and you guys love us and you hate when I tweet things, but you know what? I always say I'm gonna stop, but I don't, and it's because I can't, because I feel like my coping mechanism is to just like put everything out there and put everything online, and I like to put my feelings out there, and it's like my diary. It always has been. Before I was popular on social media, it always has been like my outlook and like the way I express myself. I've had Twitter since like 2000, and I've had Twitter for a long time, like since I was in like 8th grade, 7th grade. I've had it for a very long time, and I've always tweeted things. Like if someone makes me mad, I tweet about it, and it's hard for me to change that because I grew up and that was like the way I expressed myself, by like tweeting, or like, yeah, it was always Twitter is the way I expressed myself, and it's hard for me to change that when I was doing it all growing up, and then all of a sudden I had fans on there and I had supporters on there, and it's really hard for me to just like switch it up, you know. And every couple has problems, and I think what really alarms you guys is that we tweet about it, and all the couples you see, like the Ace family and Domo and Chrissy and Giara and Ken, which by the way, I love them. I love them all. I've watched them all. I've been watching Domo and Chrissy for a long time, before me and Connor ever did it. I watched Domo when she did, I watched her when she did Facebook videos. Like I've been watching her for a long time, and a lot of couples don't show the bad side. They don't show their arguments. They only show you what they want you to see. And I think it's really different that I show you guys when I'm mad at Connor, or when I tweet our problems, or when I tweet real shit. And I think it also makes everyone goes, oh my gosh, they're couple goals. Like the Ace family is family goals, but you don't know what goes on behind the camera. You don't. You see what they only show you what they want you to see. And yes, it's immature of me to post our problems on there, but I also don't want you guys to think that me and Connor are all lovey-dovey all the time, because that's not a real relationship and that's not realistic. And I'm so open about being real. Like my biggest thing, why is everything breaking on me? My biggest thing is like not to pretend like everything is perfect. It really bugs me. And I literally can't watch, like some people, I'm not gonna name anybody, but there's some people that I just physically can't fucking watch because their acting and the way that they act, like everything is so perfect in their life, pisses me the fuck off. It's unrealistic. It makes kids think that relationships are a walk in the park and having a kid is glamorized. Like if you're pregnant, you become so much more popular on YouTube. Like every single time a couple has a kid, they become 10 times more popular. And it really fucking irks me. Yes, it's cute, but then all these people want kids and they're like, Karlee, you and Connor should have a kid. I want a kid, but am I gonna have one because of YouTube and because it's just glamorized. Like having a family is glamorized. It's just crazy because like having a family is like glamorized and it's like everyone's like, oh my gosh, they have the cutest baby. But they don't understand that like it takes so much work to have a kid, so much money to support a kid. And I don't know, I just feel like everything is perfect. Relationships are not perfect. And I don't think they'll ever show that. And it really bugs me because the people that I love to watch on YouTube are Tana and Trisha. People that are real, people that don't give a fuck, people that laugh, people that show. Like Tana will show you if she smokes a joint, she's showing you. If Trisha has a mental breakdown, she's showing you. And that's like my favorite part of YouTube. It's like TV but real life. And I feel like the most popular people, the most popular couples aren't real. And if they are, and if they really are that happy and really are that perfect, then congrats to them. And they're so lucky to have a partner like that. But I'm gonna do my eyebrows and then I'm gonna come back because it's really hard for me to talk and do my eyebrows because these are like a really important step. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and my eyebrows are done. And let's keep talking. So next subject, talk about how your skin is so perfect. I never had acne growing up and my skin is just not oily. It's like normal. I don't have perfect skin though, let me tell you that right now. I can't find my contour palette and it's kind of worrying me. Kat Von D, where are you? How do you and Connor get through hard times? You know what? I feel like we take a break and we remind each other how much we miss each other, how much we need each other. Like when he's gone and I have a panic attack, or like if we're arguing and I have anxiety, I instantly am like, I'm so sorry, like I need you, come here. Or like if we're arguing and he's hungry and he needs me to cook for him, he realizes how much he needs me. And I feel like we have a connection where it's like we need each other, which is like bad, but it's in like a good way. And like if I want to talk about social media, I can't talk about it to most of my friends. I talked about it with Chloe, but I can't talk about it with like Olivia and Chloe. And I mean, I can't talk Chloe, I can't talk about it with like Caitlin and Morgan and Olivia. I mean, I can to an extent, but I can't to the way I want to because they don't really understand. But Connor, like, he understands it, he gets it because he has the same mindset as me. And that is really cool to be dating someone who loves the same thing you do. Like he loves creating videos, content. He loves editing. He loves like just creating things, either whether it's makeup, whether it's music or a new video idea or a tour or going to VidCon. Like that is one thing that we love together and we love to do together. And I think that's what's keeping us together. In a kind of way, like, I don't know. Connor just said hey to me. Is he here? I'm gonna work out, then get groceries. Oh, he's at church, I forgot. Sorry guys, I'm trying to make my nose look skinny and snatched. Yeah, I think that's it. What else should I talk about? Workout? Yeah, I don't do that. No, I do sometimes, but it's not, I don't have a routine. I just kind of go there and whatever I feel like I do, you know? I feel like I have talked about everything I want to talk about. So I'm actually going to turn this off. I'm going to finish my makeup because I'm just going to put on blush and like highlighter and stuff. And then I'll come back and I'll do a little outro and we'll say bye. Okay, so that was it for my video. I have my makeup on now and now I'm going to do Connor's for our video. And he has tan lines that are awful. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, go subscribe to me on Connor's channel because I'm going to do his makeup for our video.
Yes, we are.
And don't forget to check out the garage sale. The link will be down below. I love you guys so much and stay confident. Mwah. Bye, beautifuls.
Polka dot bikini with the brown hair. I love it when she comes around here. Damn, tell me when you come to town. We can wear them headphones, baby, no sound. Damn, what up, Karlee? What's up, girl? Tell me what I gotta do to make you my girl. With that Louis Vuitton, I can see you at VidCon. And in the night, kids be my